The Dodge Challenger and Dodge Charger were born and bred in the muscle car era of the 1960s and 1970s. With retro styling touches and thumping V8 power, the modern versions of the Challenger and Charger appeal to the visceral drag racer in all of us. Despite their age, the Dodge Charger sedan and Dodge Challenger coupe continue to be hot sellers in their respective segments. Both large cars bank on their muscle car heritage and ride on the same rear-wheel drive Chrysler LX platform. But of course, there are some obvious differences between Dodge's bread and butter 2- and 4-door cars. The Dodge Charger and Challenger may share a platform, but there's plenty of variety in the attitudes of these two brutish American cars. The Charger delivers the imposing presence that many American buyers still want in their garage, but the Challenger turns to classic muscle car looks in its quest for customers. Regardless of which car you choose to buy, though, power will never be in short supply. But that begs the question, which should you choose? In this video, we looked at some similarities and differences between these models, including a comparison of key horsepower specs and features to help you decide which one to buy. But before we get into the video, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Let's talk about performance. For the model 2022, according to Dodge, the Charger SRT Hellcat Redeye has a 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration time of 3.6 seconds. The Dodge Challenger SRT Superstock is capable of 0 to 60 acceleration in 3.25 seconds. While this isn't an apples-to-apples comparison, the Challenger's specs do make it a faster car in that matchup. It's important to keep in mind that many factors can play a part in how fast a car like the Charger or Challenger is. Variables like tires, car weight, outside temperature, gasoline octane, road conditions, and more may impact these numbers. The Dodge Charger balances the driving character of a sports sedan with the relaxed attitude of a comfy cruiser, offering ample stretch-out room for 5 passengers and at least 292 horsepower, courtesy of the standard 3.6-liter V6. Rear drive is standard, but all-wheel drive is also optional with the base engine. The Charger is a lot more interesting with one of the 3 available V8 engines. There's a 5.7-liter with 370 horsepower, a 6.4-liter that delivers 485 horsepower, and a 717 horsepower, supercharged 6.2-liter, reserved for the SRT Hellcat. The RBT Scat Pack arguably offers a good mix of price and performance. The Dodge Challenger isn't shy about its performance potential. The long hood, short deck, and available body graphics leave no doubt that it's ready to rumble. Buyers looking for equal parts performance and curb appeal might find this car simply irresistible. The Challenger is large for a sports coupe, offering a usable rear seat, although getting back there is tricky. The engines and automatic transmissions are shared with the Charger, from the base V6 to the supercharged V8 installed in the range-topping Hellcat. If your destination is the local drag strip, the Challenger may feel right at home. Although the Challenger may seem like a relative dinosaur due to its age, this may be a good reason why the car remains popular among drivers looking for relatively cheap thrills. Size and weight. The Dodge Charger SXT has a curb weight of 3,964 pounds, whereas the Charger's weight comes in at 3,841 pounds for the same trim. The length of the Charger is 198.4 inches, while the Challenger's is 197.9 inches. This means the Charger is both longer and heavier than the Challenger by comparison. Capacity. The biggest difference between the Dodge Challenger and the Dodge Charger is doors. They are near identical in engine strength, pricing, and seating capacity. So, really, when it comes to making your decision, it may just come down to a question of do you want 2 doors or 4. The Dodge Challenger is a 2-door coupe, with seating for 5 people. The only exception to this is the new, monstrous, 840 horsepower SRT Demon. With an eye toward making this model a street racing machine, and therefore keeping it as light as possible, Dodge has removed both the front passenger seat and the back seats. Drivers can ask for the seats to be put back in though, if they choose. On the other hand, the Dodge Charger is a 4-door sedan with seating for 5 people. A roomy cabin with plenty of legroom and headroom, as well as a spacious trunk for cargo, sets the Charger apart from its 2-door brother. Charger passenger volume is also better at 105 cubic feet compared to 94 cubic feet in the Challenger. Headroom is slightly better in the Challenger at 39.3 inches, compared to 38.6 inches in the Charger. The Charger's rear legroom is much better at 40.1 inches versus 33.1 inches in the Challenger. Pricing. The Dodge Challenger is cheaper than the Charger, but not by much. Based on 2022 Challenger prices, the coupe has an MSRP starting at $32,025 for the SXT with rear-wheel drive. For comparison, Charger prices start at $34,095. That's a difference of a little over $2,000, though rebates may impact your bottom line. If you're comparing Hellcat prices, the Challenger has a lower price. It has an MSRP of $67,120, making it significantly more affordable than the Charger Hellcat's $77,595 sticker price. It should come as no surprise that the Challenger remains a popular choice when it comes to pricing despite the model's age. All in all, both of these vehicles are great cars to own. Whether you select the Dodge Charger or Dodge Challenger, you're in for a great time. However, if you like classic muscle cars, you should consider driving the new Dodge Challenger. It has the classic retro Dodge muscle car look that everyone talks about. On the other hand, if you're looking for more room and comfort, the new Dodge Charger is the perfect solution. While the Dodge Challenger is slightly faster than the Dodge Charger, there's not much of difference between the two of these vehicles. Therefore, it all comes down to preference. That's all for today. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please leave us with your valuable feedback if you found this video interesting. Stay tuned to our channel till the next video, and until then, see you soon.